This is the story of the little house in the village. The Little House in the Village, written and illustrated by Fran Steinmark. Once upon a time, there was a little house. The house was surrounded by lots of other friendly houses. Tall trees provided shade and helped to keep the houses cool on hot summer days. All the houses, together with the streets, trees, plants, and flowers, formed a very merry village. There were buses, cars, trucks, and traffic lights. People and pets enjoyed the village's parks, life in the village was orderly and pleasant. Peace flowed everywhere. One day, the little house became tired of always having to look the same and invited workers to visit with their hammers, screwdrivers, and ladders. After much work, it became a very fancy house indeed. It now had balconies, columns, and windows filled with colorful glass. In the garden, there were waterfalls and fish ponds. Feeling shabby by comparison, the other houses grew to be jealous. They wanted the workers to make similar changes to them as well. Each house hoped to be especially different, so their work plans were kept secret. The houses stopped talking to each other. Windows were covered with thick, heavy drapes so no one could peek inside and copy what they saw, or even worse, steal any of the new valuable possessions. Metal fences were erected all over the neighborhood, and in time, the street became a cold, unfriendly place to live. Gusts of ominous wind blew through the village, making the air no longer light or cheery. It was filled with bitterness and distrust. Flowers stopped blooming, leaves fell off the trees, the lakes dried up, and the parks emptied out. Even the buses, cars, and trucks stopped running. Who would ever want to live in a place such as this? The little house did not like feeling so lonely. It wanted things to go back just as they were before. What if I allow more sun to come shining in, it wondered. Would that change the air for the better? The little house pulled back its drapes and opened its windows. The light coming in made everything seem merrier and brighter. The house invited the others to do the same. It hoped they could all once more feel special and joyful together. Everyone agreed. Their heavy drapes were torn down and their windows were opened wide. It was as if a magic eraser had taken away all the street's hostilities and unease. The trees and flowers grew lush again with rich, vibrant growth, and everyone began to realize that being the most beautiful wasn't as important as having good friends. When the trust and the harmony in the houses fully returned, then the bright, heartwarming colors found their way back to the street. Now, each morning, the sun rises over the village, basking it in a warm light and making it joyful once again. Everything is exactly as it was meant to be. Now, do you know who your mystery reader was? I don't think so. I am Fran Steinmark. I am Mara Alyssa Hirsch's mother, and I wrote this book and I painted all the pictures in it. Thank you for letting me share it with you.